Yo, 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 ladies and gentlemen out there in the world. I just went to see Bumblebee, as you can see at the Odeon. There it is, that's Odeon, and that's me. Very quick review. I liked Bumblebee a lot. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a throwback kind of 80s movie. It was set in the 80s. That was good because obviously the original Transformers cartoon that all of this stems from was created and came out in the 80s. So this was a nice throwback, had a kind of don't tell mom the babysitter's dead kind of vibe, or Short Circuit, those two films combined, let's say. And that's all good and it's all fun, but I'm just going to give you one thing, which is a quick spoiler, semi-spoiler, because the only thing I really didn't enjoy about the film is the ending, like the last 20 seconds or so. So spoiler alert, the review I've already told you is good, it's fun. To be honest, it's one of the more enjoyable Transformers experiences I've experienced since the original animated Transformers movie, which is my favorite. But the only thing that's bothering me about the film is that there's a female lead and there's a male character, and obviously there's a bit of a romance going on there. You know how it is, these cliches, we've seen them 1,000 times. But if this was an actual 80s movie, right, without question, it wouldn't have ended the way that this movie ended. And they got a lot of the 80s tone and vibe and enthusiasm quite on point, to be honest. And the action was really good. It wasn't my favorite stuff. My favorite stuff was the non-action stuff, the character stuff, which is a compliment as well. But basically, at the very, very end of the film, spoiler alert, the guy goes over to the girl and there's a really nice view, and he goes to take her hand and hold her hand, and that's it. And in this film, she pulls away and she goes, "Ooh, not quite there yet," or "not quite ready for that yet." And then she smiles and she laughs, and really that's the end of the film. And it's a bit of a what? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, and it's strange because it almost seems like, to me, even the lead actress, the way she laughs at the scene seems like she's trying to make it a better scene than it actually is, because it is a little bit off for the ending. And I was thinking, I understand he's kind of a bit of a shy, insecure, nerdy guy, and really he wasn't given enough of an arc to improve and become heroic and stuff, but he's still, you know, he's pretty cool. And I was thinking, if this was an 80s movie like The Breakfast Club, which it homages a lot, what would have happened is he would have gone for her hand and she'd say, "Not quite ready for that." And then he would grab her by the waist and pull her in for a kiss, and he'd be like, "How about this?" And then she'd smile and then they'd kiss. And it would be that kind of moment. Even if you look at, there's a black and white episode of The X-Files when Mulder does that. He grabs Scully by the hand. He's facing how I'm facing you now, and he takes her hand and he just pulls her in. And he grabs her and pulls her in, and they start dancing. There's no kiss, but it doesn't matter. It's just that kind of vibe. And I thought, yeah, if this was a real 80s movie, he'd have gone for the hand a bit gently, a bit nervous, and she'd say, "Oh, not quite ready for that." And then he'd work up that courage, and he'd grab her hand, or he'd take her by the waist, and he'd pull her in for the kiss and be like, "How about this? You ready for this?" And then she'd smile and laugh, and then they'd kiss, and that would be the end. Anyway, so that was it. To be honest, the only thing I really didn't like about the movie. The only other thing I'll say about it is that I feel like if it was an 80s movie, it wouldn't have begun with the crazy, explosive, action-packed fight, which was good, but I felt like it would have just begun in a Short Circuit vibe, where the girl is doing her job, dealing with her family, and then she finds this car, this cool yellow, was it like a Volkswagen car, and you, the audience, know this is a special thing from another planet, but she doesn't. It would have begun smaller like that, and I think that actually would have been a bit cooler. But the fight stuff was really, really cool. And I like how ridiculous the Transformers is, because, I mean, if there are aliens in space, do you really think they're going to be commercial cars? Not one person here ever says, "Hey, wait a minute, you're telling me they got like BMWs out there in space?" Like, that's a popular brand. Not only have they gotten overseas, they've gotten interstellar. Anyway, that's my review. It is fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a really, really enjoyable movie. But yeah, I just thought the ending was like, oh fucking hell, he should have kissed her or something. Anyway, that's that. That's the end of this. So all the way from the UK, I'm signing out now. Peace.